Happy Sunday. What's up, guys? Courtney loves to win. So anyway, guys, I'm going to do a video this morning. Talked to a colleague yesterday, and a lot of things that people hear in business, getting different opinions, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Because at the end of the day, no matter how many opinions and how many people you listen to, at the end of the day, you still have to make your final decision, which is going to work best for you and your business or your life or whatever, right? So, guy asked me, Courtney, okay, he's low on funds, he's trying to grow the business, but he doesn't want to go in debt, okay? And I've heard this for so long. So, guys, I'm just going to give you a quick background about myself, okay? When I started my business, just to keep it straight to the point, when I first started my business, no debt, okay, no payments, everything was paid for cash, but I struggled for 5 years, guys. I struggled for 5 years. Now, the business that I'm in is the cleaning industry, okay, and we need certain types of equipment to make our business and our work more efficient. So once I took on debt, okay, because a lot of people, when they hear debt, they think it's something bad, but it's not, okay? So many people and companies have become millionaires and built millionaire companies, okay, by acquiring debt, okay? Because debt can be a good thing if you understand it and you use it right. So back to myself, when I did acquire some debt, okay, I had to borrow some money to get a piece of equipment. Guess what, guys? That's when my business started to flourish. That's when my business got better, and that's when I started making more profit. All right. So like I told this guy yesterday, I said, okay, you have no funds. Okay, you're limited on funds. You're in business and you're trying to go. What is your only resort? See, this is the thing. When people say cash only, that's good, but you have to have the cash. Most people don't have the cash. That's just the reality of business. Most people starting a business just do not have the cash, okay? Because if they do have cash, most of it is going to be used up anyway trying to start the business. So guys, like I told this guy, go, he said he has decent credit. Well, I asked him, I said, do you know your credit score? Well, he said he said I have decent credit. No, that's not a credit score. You need to know your credit score, because this is, when you go to get a loan, they're not going to say, oh, you got decent credit. They're going to actually tell you what your credit score is. All right, so you need to download one of these apps. I use my FICO. It tells you exactly what your credit score is. Okay, if you have good credit, okay, you can get credit cards to help grow your business. You can get business lines of credit to help grow your business, or you can just get a loan to help grow your business, or you can finance, certain pieces of equipment to help grow your business. Guys, do not be afraid to borrow money. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, because think about this. People, okay, let's say the people who say cash, 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 okay. I'm a firm believer in having both, having cash, okay, and having credit, so I can use other people's money. I love that. Okay, it has worked great for me since I started understanding this and I started building my credit. I love it. Okay, because I have to me, I don't have to resort just on one. Okay, so let's say that you are someone that has a lot of cash. Okay, that's fine. You can buy everything cash. You have no debt. Everything is paid off. Okay, but what happens if you run out of cash? Okay, what happens if your business gets slow? This is why a lot of businesses go out of business, because they have nothing to fall back on financially, because that's what it really all boils down to, is the finances. Okay, if you don't have the finances, either through having cash or having a credit, loans, guys, this is why so many of us struggle. This is why I struggled for 5 years. And this one, I hear people say this, oh, I bought everything cash. Well, guess what, guys? I was saying the same thing for the first 5 years of my business. I bought everything cash, okay? I ain't got no bills. But guess what, guys? I suffered, okay? My business suffered, which means financially, my family suffered, okay? Everything suffered because it started with me and my mindset. And back then, I didn't have the mindset that I have now. So for 5 years, guys, we suffered. Business, I suffered, which causes the business to suffer, followed by everything else. All right. But once I reprogram my mindset and I start understanding, okay, simple business principles of how to start a business, how to grow a business, okay, guys, it didn't happen overnight, but within the first 3 to 4 years after I revamped my business, after 5 years, that's when I start seeing things paying off. I say, man, this really isn't hard as I thought it was. Okay, I told this guy earlier, yesterday, who I talked to. I said, okay, let's say you want a piece of equipment, all right, and you take out a loan on that piece of equipment, and let's say that machine costs you $20,000, all right. So after that $20,000 with interest, let's say you end up paying a bet, let's say tops 30,000, okay. I'm just throwing simple numbers out there. I'm not trying to keep it, complicated. So let's say you end up paying back $30,000. But if let's say if that $30,000 machine that you finance, okay, if that machine makes you $100,000, where's the 30,000? It's a win-win, okay. The loaner won, you got what you wanted, and you made a profit, okay. You won. So where's the issue? And especially if you don't have the 20,000 up front to get the machine. And this is why I see so many people in business suffer, because they have so much pride. I don't, you will sit there and let your business suffer. Okay, you will let your finances suffer because you don't want to borrow, and not understanding by borrowing this is what you call leverage. Okay, and this is going to take you to a whole nother level in a short period of time, instead of you just sitting there struggling because you just, again, I don't want to have a bill, I don't want to have a payment. Okay, so guys, again, remember, when I do these videos, this is just my advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just telling you what worked for me. Okay, and also my individual circles, my circles of individuals. This is how we do it. All right, and for me, it has just made business and life so much easier. Okay, so you guys, you have to choose. You have to make the right decision for yourself, and no matter what decision you choose, just make sure you do it the right way. All right, guys. Courtney loves to win. See you in the next one.